श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। रामो राजमणि सदा विजयते रामं रामेशं भजे रामेणाभिहता निशाचर चमु रामाय तस्मै नमः। रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धरः।
Namaskar, Sadhak Mandali. I am Pranav, also known as PK, and we have Maruti, also known as Kalasu. Today is that holiday, the auspicious day we all had been, the entire nation or the world had been waiting for the inaugural function of Rama Janma Bhoomi, Tirtha Kshetra at Ayodhya, where today the Prana Pratishtha of Ramalala is being made. So, and we have been listening to these stories almost every day, how with every story we came and connected it to the reincarnation of Lord Rama. Today, that story, the epitome of that story happens to be today, where me and Maruti, what we have discussed about the story which we have heard from different sources, from Guru Maulis, from grandparents and everybody. So, inculcation of all that together on Rama Janma, on the auspicious inauguration of the temple at
Uh, we began from the story of Ishwaku. We heard about Dilip, Raja, King Raghu, King Aja, King Dasharatha, Shravan Kumar story. And today we are here to discuss the story of birth of Lord Rama. So Dasharatha had around 300, 350 plus wives at that point of time. Uh, why he had so many wives is there is one story that I've heard and read. Parshurama at that point of time was fighting against the Kshatriyas and he was making Nishatriya Prithvi. But he had promised that any Kshatriya who has just married within an year would have a thread that is tied. Even today, in most of the weddings, mostly North Indian weddings, there is a red thread that is tied on your wrist and it stays for 1 year. After 1 year, the husband is supposed to remove it and throw. So he said any Kshatriya would have that thread on his wrist, he won't be killed by Parshurama. That is why uh, Dasharatha had to kind of marry one woman every year so that he had that thread and he wouldn't die at the hands of Parshurama. So therefore he had many wives, but unfortunately, from none of his wives he could have a heir to the throne. He had no children, no sons, no daughter. He was completely childless for a very, very long time. And after the Shravan Kumar's incident, uh, the sad part of the story was yes, he had to die because of Putra Viyog, but at least due to the curse, he had the hope that he'll have a son because Putra Viyog hona chahiye to Putra bhi to hona chahiye. So he goes to Vashishta and he says, there is no heir to the throne. Looks like the Surya Vamsha is going to end with me. Give me uh, uh, some medicine or some solution to this, he says. And then that is when Vasishtha, his Kulguru, says, you have to perform the Putrakamesthi Yagna. She said, okay, that's great. Let's perform it right now. Let's perform it just today. You are the Kulguru, you are the Purohit. Come with me to the Rajdhani, Kausala kingdom, and let's perform in the Avadhapuri, let's perform the Putrakamesthi Yajna. He said, no, I cannot preside over the Putrakamesthi Yajna. You have to go all the way to the Shrunga Rishi, who is the son of Vibhandaka. So Vibhandaka Putra, Taponishta Vibhandaka Putra, Rishyashrunga. He is a great tapasvi. You have to call him to your kingdom, and if he agrees to come and perform the Putrakameshti Yajna for you, that is when you will be blessed with a son. So I've heard in many of the stories that Dasharatha from Ayodhya, that is Avadhapuri, from his capital to Shrunga Parvat, where Rishyashrunga Rishi was residing, he came all the way walking without wearing footwears. He came, covered the entire journey without footwears, with naked feet, came to Rishyasringa and bowed before him and asked for him to come to his Avadhapuri and perform the Putrakamesthi Yajna. Rishyasringa Rishi was touched by the uh, humility of Dasharatha, and he comes to Avadhapuri, comes to his capital. He comes to Ayodhya and he performs the Putrakamesthi Yajna. Even today, if you go to all those places, there are places where the Putrakamesthi Yajna was performed. The palace was there. Rama Janma Bhumi is still there. That is where the temple is constructed. In a lot of scriptures, it was particularly mentioned that this is the Janma Bhumi, and that is where the temple is constructed. Sitaki Rasoi and all those places are still marked and they still exist. So it is beautiful to visit all those places. He comes, he performs the Putrakamesthi Yajna. At the end of the Yajna, the Agni Devata, or the fire god, comes out of the Yajna Kunda with a uh, vessel, with a pot, which is filled with porridge or the prasad. So he comes with the prasada kalasham and gives it to Dasharatha. And at that point of time, Dasharatha had three queen consorts. So queen consort is Pattarani. He had many Ranis, as I said, he had 350 plus wives. But the three important, or the many Ranis, but the Pattaranis were three. The eldest was Kausalya. Second was Kashi Kumari Sumitra, and third was Kaikeyi Kumari Kaikeyi. They were from three different kingdoms, and they were the queen consorts of Dasharatha. He takes the prasada and distributes it among all the three wives. He gives it to Kausalya first, then Sumitra, and then to Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi was the queen who was whimsical, moody, and very pridey at that point of time. Yeah, and she was a very dear beloved. She was the youngest, so she was very beloved to the king. She thought, I am the most loved wife of Dasharatha. Why didn't Dasharatha give me the prasada first? So she, without eating the prasada, she keeps it on the window just like that. And at that same point, an eagle comes, takes away a prasada. At that point of time, she starts crying that now I have lost the prasad. I will give, let alone not getting the prasada, or getting the prasada last. Now I will not have any kids only. So Dasharatha couldn't have kids. That is why the Putrakamesthi Yajna was performed. Now I won't have any kids. What will I do? She starts crying at that point of time. Kausalya and Sumitra, both of them share their prasada with Kaikeyi. And all the three queen consorts, the Pattaranis, have the prasada, and they soon start showing signs of pregnancy. And after 9 months, all the punya that was accumulated from Ishwaku, Harishchandra, Bhagirath, Dilip, Raghu, Aja, everyone comes in the form of Ram Lalla in the womb of Kausalya. And at the end of 9 months, Rama is born, and everybody runs to Dashratha to tell कि कौशल्या यार आपके ज्येष्ठ रानी ने पुत्र को जन्म दिया है. Your father of a son. Everybody runs to Dashratha. Dashratha is pleased. He starts throwing his necklaces and rings and all the jewels that he's wearing to anybody who brings the news that has finally an heir to the throne of Surya Vamsha. He has a son. Soon later, Sumitra also gives birth to Lakshmana and Shatrughna. No, so Sumitra gives birth to Lakshmana, and Kaikeyi, as she had two parts, one of Kausalya and one of Sumitra. She gives birth to Bharata and Shatrughna. Bharata is her eldest son, Shatrughna is the youngest son. Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughna, all four are born. The entire Ayodhya is pleased and celebrating the birth of four sons to Dasharatha. We have heard the songs Char Char Pragate Lalanava Bhavanava Me Baje Pachaya. um, Avadh mein aanand bhayo, Jai Raghuvar Lal ki. Everybody is pleased, everybody is happy, everybody is celebrating the birth, and therefore the incarnation of Lord Rama has taken place in the Avadhapuri, that is Ayodhya, and even and today we are also celebrating the Prana Pratishta. Lord Rama is always residing there. He is not dependent on temple building or idols or being established. He is always there. He is always residing in Avadha. In one of the Abhanga Charchas also, as I said, uh, Avadha means one where nobody is physically or mentally hurt, emotionally hurt. So if your heart is filled with all the emotions where you are not planning to hurt anybody, that pure heart itself is Avad, and that is where Ram Lalla is always residing. Let's all sing the glories of Rama and do the Jaikara once. Siyavar Ramachandra ki Jai. Siyavar Ramachandra ki Jai. Siyavar Ramachandra ki Jai. Once again, best wishes and congratulations, my heartfelt wishes to all the Ram Bhaks residing in India and outside India, anywhere on this planet. This is an occasion that each one of us is celebrating the Prana Pratishtha of Ram Lala in Rama Janma Bhumi Ayodhya Dham. Wish you all a blissful day, and let all our lives be filled with the blessings of Lord Rama. Let Lord Rama always reside in our hearts, and the only way to realize that is continuous chanting of the Ram Nam. Uh, the importance of Ram Nam is something that we have always stressed upon. All the saints in the Bharatavarsha has always stressed upon. Let's all chant the name of the Lord Ram continuously and attain the realization and see the Ram who is residing in each and every one of our hearts. So that would be the real Prana Pratishtha in our own hearts, the temple that we have already created, which is reside. And all Rama is not restricted to just Ramavatara. He is the Paramatattva. He is the ultimate energy which is running the entire universe and the universes of universe. So let's all try to realize that and cultivate the love among all our fellow earthlings, all our fellow beings, all our humans, all the animals, and if the nature, everything is filled with Rama. Let's all love everything that we see and continuously meditate upon Rama. That is all that we uh, love to do at this point of time. And there is no end to Katha. Tulsidas rightly says, Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. It is just a small series, a small attempt from all of us that we have tried to reach, tell the stories that led to the incarnation of Lord Rama. There is still more that we can say, that there is no ending to this, but let's the realization or the success of this attempt is when each one of us falls in love with Rama and tries to see him within our hearts. That I think is the success of this attempt. So let's all pray for that success, and we will see you again in our Abhanga Charchas and Abhanga Kathas. If you haven't subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we will come up with more such series and attempts to reach out to us and celebrate and spread the enriched Indian culture, the richness of this Indian culture with one and all present on this planet. Thank you, and Jai Shri Ram. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai.